The next speaker in our list is Marie Pascalina Nellan. Shigashosan Voices.
Distinguished delegates, member states, and distinguished representatives, we are the Chagosians. What we heard from the Mauritius Permanent Mission is the classic response of the colonial settler societies. They've come here to try to make us invisible again, but we are organized, and we will continue to fight and to be well organized as a people with all indigenous relatives around the world. We welcome multilateral discussions with the UK, the USA, and Mauritius to resolve our demand for our territory and sovereignty. We Chagosians remain in exile, removed from our islands and forbidden to return. Our treatment at the hands of the UK and US governments has been described by Human Rights Watch in a report of March 2023 as a crime against humanity. We would like to make a few specific recommendations based on our experience. Chagosians and other indigenous groups have been excluded from negotiations between nation-states about the sovereignty of their indigenous territories. Mauritius and the UK are currently deciding our future and the future of our lands and oceans without our involvement. The UN needs to ensure there are mechanisms embedded in all decision-making processes which safeguard indigenous rights. This includes bodies such as the International Court of Justice and the International Tribunal of Law of the Sea. In both cases, decisions were made about the sovereignty of our territories without consulting the indigenous population. It seems incredible to us that such important tribunals can make decisions without reference to indigenous peoples. We urge the Human Rights Council to address this injustice. Chagosians are forbidden from entering their own territory by a UK order in council. However, others can work there on renewable contracts, but without permanent residence rights. This denial of our right to live on our native lands is a gross abuse of our human rights and indigenous rights. We urge the HRC to investigate as soon as possible. Chagosians are still waiting for reparations and restitution for their forced removal and their ill treatment and dispossessions. We urge the HRC to investigate these injustices. We urge the HRC to create new conventions and sanctions to ensure member states observe their obligation to respect the human rights of indigenous peoples. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Marie, for that statement.